Hey everyone, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. I've been loving filming these lately on my journey to lose 75 pounds. Update, I am down 14 pounds and I'm super happy with that. So this morning I decided to make kind of a non-traditional breakfast, I guess. We were actually out of eggs. So I had this sourdough bread and I decided to make some goat cheese toast. So right now I'm just cutting up some cherry tomatoes. I'm sprinkling those with salt and pepper, and I also minced up some basil. I'm going to go ahead and wash my strawberries because on the side I am going to have some yogurt with strawberries on top. I always try to add some type of protein to every meal because it helps keep me full. I toasted my sourdough bread up in a skillet with a little bit of cooking spray, and then I'm just spreading this goat cheese on there and topping it with the tomato mixture, and then I'll add the basil to the top. This is an Icelandic yogurt that I got from Misfits Market, so I'm just putting that in a bowl so I can top it with strawberries, and this was a really delicious breakfast. I'm definitely going to make this again. Totally, I guess, non-traditional, but delicious nonetheless. Okay, so for breakfast this morning, I decided to have some goat cheese toast on sourdough. So basically I took the 2 pieces of sourdough, toasted them up in a skillet. I have goat cheese on there. This is the lemon honey goat cheese from Misfits Market, and they're actually sponsoring today's video. So I put that on there with basil, salt and pepper, and then I have also some yogurt that I got from them with strawberries. So let's give it a taste. That's good. So you guys know that I am a huge lover of Misfits Market. I have been using them for years and I've worked with them several times here on my channel. So I'm excited to work with them again to bring you guys another awesome discount. The thing I really love about Misfits Market is that it is so convenient. It makes my life so much easier that I can get groceries delivered to my door. And honestly, they have so many specialty items that I just can't find where I live because I kind of live in a smaller town. And so I can also save time and just get items that I can't normally get close to me. You guys know that I love to try new foods. I love to cook. And so that is one thing that I really love about them. Also, if you've been following my channel, you know that I am on a journey to lose 75 pounds. And so one of the things that really helps me is getting produce delivered to my door each week with Misfits Market. They make it super easy. You can just set it and forget it with their weekly grocery plan, and it helps you easily incorporate more seasonal produce and try new brands to help keep your meal prep interesting and support your health and wellness goals. Misfits Market is dedicated to making affordable, high quality food more accessible while helping break the cycle of food waste. They actually work directly with farmers and food producers to source organic produce, high quality meats, seafood, plant-based proteins, and dairy products, and they can deliver them to you at up to 40% off grocery store prices. Misfits Market is definitely key in helping me meet my health and wellness goals this year. So I highly recommend Misfits Market. If you guys want to try them out, you can go down to the description box below and use that link and my code GenC15 to save $15 off your first Misfits Market order when you spend $35 or more. Once again, the code is GenC15 to save $15 off your first Misfits Market order when you spend $35 or more. Highly recommend you guys check it out. They are a staple in my house and I just love getting boxes delivered from them. Okay, so it is lunchtime for me. I'm gonna have one of these grass-rooted burgers. I'm just gonna saute them up in a skillet and probably make like a burger bowl out of it. Okay, so let me show you how I build these burger bowls. So I put a handful of shredded lettuce in bottom. I like to use iceberg, but I'll use whatever I have on hand. And then I like to put some tomatoes in there, and then pickles. I like to kind of chop them a little bit small, so it's almost like a salad. You can put raw onions if you want. I don't really care for raw onion on my burger. And then I do wait for this to cool just a little bit. So obviously I'm not putting like a super hot burger on the top of the lettuce. But I like to cut it up into cubes like that so it's easier to eat. Okay, and then to measure out the mayo, I like to use my food scale just to make sure that I have the right amount. And then I like to add just a little bit of mustard and ketchup. I don't really measure the mustard and ketchup. You can if you want. I don't use a whole lot, so. And then, like I said, I don't really like raw onion on my burgers, but I do have some green onions from my Misfits box, so I'm gonna chop those up. And bam, there's my burger bowl. So we've got our lettuce, tomato, pickle, burger with cheese, mayo, ketchup, mustard, and some green onion. These are awesome to prep ahead of time too. So I actually cooked up all 4 burgers, and then we'll just have those for lunches throughout the week. Okay, so I just went ahead and plugged all of my food into MyFitnessPal so I can tell you the nutrition content. So I did decide to add another half of a burger patty to the burger bowl because sometimes I just want like a little extra protein. And if we're being honest, I would probably rather have the extra burger than extra lettuce because I know it's gonna keep me fuller longer. So I have that, and then this is a kale quinoa feta salad that I prepped earlier in the week. It's really good. I can link the recipe down below. I'm not sure if that video has gone up yet, but basically it's just kale, chickpeas, cooked quinoa, feta cheese, red onion, red pepper, and then there's a dressing that I made with a little bit of olive oil, vinegar, lemon juice, dill. It's really good and it holds up well in the fridge. So that is what I had for lunch today. I'm pretty full and it's kind of a late lunch, so I'm probably not gonna eat anything till dinner, but I'm really excited about the new recipe that I'm trying for dinner tonight. So stay tuned for that. So for dinner tonight, I am making a recipe out of my Complete Mediterranean cookbook. This is the lemon herb hake fillets with garlic potatoes. And then I'm also gonna make some broccolini and some Brussels sprouts. But first I need to slice up my potatoes. So these are, I believe, yellow Yukon Gold, or Yukon Gold potatoes. I don't know, I got them in a Misfits box. They're really good, I found them before. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my mandolin slicer to cut these evenly into slices. Okay, so I've got all of my sliced potatoes in here. I've got about 2 pounds, and then I'm gonna need 4 cloves of crushed garlic. And then I'm gonna drizzle in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, some salt and pepper, and then we're gonna microwave this for 12 minutes. That's just gonna help it get a head start on the potatoes before you put it into the oven. Okay, so this is the blue hake that I got from Misfits Market. So I just put my potatoes in the bottom of this dish. I seasoned the fish with salt and pepper, put that on top. And next I'm gonna add some thyme and some lemon slices. And I'm just gonna drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil, the other 2 tablespoons that the recipe calls for. Doesn't that look so pretty? And then I just washed up my Brussels sprouts. So I'm just taking the end of the stem off them and cutting them in half. And I'm just using the same bowl I tossed the potatoes in. And I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on them, some seasoning, and we'll roast those in the oven along with the fish. And actually, the Brussels sprouts probably need a head start, so I need to get those into the oven first. So I'm gonna put these into the oven for about 10 minutes, and then I'll put the fish in the oven with the potatoes, and we'll do 15 minutes more. All right, so here's how that fish looks coming out of the oven. Looks delicious. Here's my Brussels sprouts, and then I also steamed up some broccolini. Just added a little bit of butter and salt and pepper. Okay, so here is how my dinner turned out. This was a really light and delicious dinner. You can see I have the fish with the potatoes. I just love the lemon slices on top. It makes it so pretty. And that broccoli and the Brussels sprouts were definitely delicious. It's been a while since I've had Brussels sprouts. So I love taking a shower at night. I feel like it's always part of my sort of like self-care routine, just to like wind down before bed. I used to be always like a morning shower, but I find that if I do it at night, then I can wash my hair. It air dries overnight, and it also just gives me more time to do my skincare and just, I don't know, I feel like pamper myself a little bit before bed. It helps me wind down and relax. So I put all my moisturizers and creams on, and then I put some deep conditioner in my hair. And I normally do have a bedtime snack. So tonight I'm actually going to go back down to the kitchen and make a snack of a peanut butter and jelly toast. It definitely sounded good. Okay, so I'm finishing out the night with some peanut butter and jelly toast, which I'll never get tired of. Like, I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of my childhood, and it's delicious. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with me today. Don't forget to check out Misfits Market. I will have that link for you in the description box below, along with a discount code. So definitely try it out. And if you want more what I eat in a day inspiration or videos, I'll have 2 for you popping up on the screen right here to watch. And make sure to follow me on Instagram if you want daily updates as well. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.